What's good, y'all? It's Xavier Rex JSS. And today, I'm gonna be talking about how brain dead video game pricing is. What made me want to talk about this is that new Lego Batman game. They dead ass charging $70 for that shit, bro. We a little desensitized to the pricing now because it's just been like that now for a minute, but $70, bro, for a Lego game? Red Dead Redemption 2, I understand, bro. I feel like I'm living a second life through this shit, you know what I mean? Lego Batman, bro. Are we being dead ass? And like I just said, bro, we desensitized to that shit now. They just gonna keep charging that shit at the base price for every game that comes out now. Arc Raiders was dead ass an anomaly, bro. Because that shit dropping for $40 in like the year that it did, that shit unheard of. Even older games they overcharge them for, bro. Like if you wanted to buy an older Call of Duty game, you're still dropping $60 minimum on fucking Black Ops 2. To be fair, the old game thing is really only a thing with like big companies like EA or Activision or whatever the fuck. They're really the only ones charging for their old games still at full price. But even then, like, how greedy can you really be, bro? Like, if you were to drop $60 on Black Ops 2 in 2026 because you just wanted some nostalgia, you know what I mean? Hop on a game or two, run some standoff, you know what I mean? Some SMD. You're just gonna get shit on by a bunch of hackers, bro, because they don't maintain the servers at all. And it'll be the same with any other older COD that you would buy for $60 as well. It's just a waste of money, bro. The $70 price tag would somewhat be acceptable, like in the case of Red Dead 2, because like I said, you can live a little second life through that shit for like 500 hours, damn near. But the condition of these games that are coming out are low-key ass, bro. A good example of this shit would be Cyberpunk 2077. When the shit dropped, bro, that shit had hella hype. Hella people pre-ordered it already, and it was at like $60, $70 or some shit. But the game was practically unplayable at launch. Like I tried it out, not at launch, but a little bit after, and even then with some updates, it was still like unplayable. That shit was trash. Which doesn't make sense to me, bro. I don't understand how that game launched in the condition that it did, considering the developer behind it and also people had to playtest it. Like how could you playtest that game and still release it in that state? Like motherfuckers dead ass charging $70 for games and the game isn't even playable. One thing I also hate about games nowadays that wasn't a thing back then is the fact that certain games require internet to play when you don't need internet to play it, bro. Shit would be a pure single player game, but I need internet to play it, and because I don't have internet at the time, they just won't let me play my shit. Like, what are you talking about, bro? It's like there's always a catch on top of the price tag, bro. The game might be buggy, or there's gonna be hella microtransactions in it, or there's gonna be hackers in it. It's always some shit. And these are all new age problems, bro. Games back in like 2012 weren't like this, bro. They will come out fully polished, you would play it and it would run exactly how it was meant to, unless you were actively like trying to break it with like jumping out of bounds or clipping and shit like that, you know. Not to mention you'd never see a microtransaction, bro. If you drop a $70 game and then on launch the $70 game has a battle pass and like a whole bundle and shit for like another $100, like what are you doing, bro? At least wait like a month before you drop a battle pass on the fucking game, bro. Like hide your greed a little better. Overall though, not all $70 games are like that. The $70 Batman game could honestly be worth it, I don't know. Personally, I'm just not dropping $70 on a Lego game. Only on games like Forza 6, because I heard Forza 6 is pretty good, so some shit like that. Anyways, y'all, that's gonna be it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Later.